Hello and welcome to Solo Gamer OSR. This is going to be the second in my series of in-depth looks at spells, monsters, and other things I find interesting from the game. Mostly BECMI, but not exclusively limited to BECMI. And for today, we're going to look at the most popular first level spell of all cleric spells. Basically the reason you take a cleric, Cure Light Wounds. This spell heals damage or removes paralysis. If used to heal, it can cure 2d7, that's a 6-sider plus 1, points of damage. It will not heal damage, however, if used to cure paralysis. The cleric can cast it on himself if desired. It does not increase the creature's hit point total above the original amount, and of course when reversed, cause light wounds causes 1d6 plus 1 points of damage to any character or creature touched. They must make a normal attack to use the cause light wounds. In our campaign, we played it unless you were a chaotic magic user, you could not use this spell, or I'm sorry, a chaotic cleric, you could not use this spell. Neutral and lawful clerics did not use cause light wounds, only cure light wounds. I could see the argument being made for why a neutral cleric would use it. However, we just did not allow that. This pretty much is the reason you took a cleric, is for the healing ability. And in BECMI, you didn't even get this spell until second level. At first level, all you had was Turn Undead, and that really wasn't a lot of ability. They still had their fighting abilities, so that made them somewhat formidable in that sense. Originally, I believe this was a 1d4 plus 1, and it hit automatically. Before that, in original or zero edition D&D, I've heard that it was 1d6 plus 1, but you had to make a hit roll. I haven't really played that, so I guess I don't know as much about what that spell is. The Cure Light Wound spell, I should mention, is so popular that it is included in every OSR game, including my personal favorite, Iron Falcon. And it works pretty much the same. It's 1d6 plus 1 points of damage suffered by a creature can be cured by laying hands on the creature and casting this spell. Of course, it also includes the reverse, cause light wounds, for 1d6 point plus 1 damage as well. This spell is pretty universal to clerics, and I feel that it's probably the closest thing to a definition of a cleric you're going to get as a healer. The other spell we used a lot, and it got used, I'm sure, in many other games too, was Detect Magic. This spell, when cast, the cleric will see a blue glow surround magical objects. It doesn't actually say blue, that's just the color we always use. It will surround magical objects, creatures, and places within the spell's effect. The glow will not last very long. Clerics should normally use the spell only when they want to know if a particular object already within sight are in fact magical. For example, a door being held shut magically, or whether or not a stranger might not be an enchanted creature. It does not, however, reveal the identity of the magic, nor identify the item. That was one thing that most people assumed it would do. No, it does not, in fact, do that. In Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, you had the spell Identify for that purpose. And I think this probably got abused by some groups, but in my group, it was strictly to detect whether the item was magical or not. It would not tell you how many pluses a weapon had, nor would it tell you any special abilities, nor does it tell you if it's cursed. So that was always something to think about. Let me know what you think in the comments, how your group used this, if you blended it in with Identify or not. And feel free to leave comments in the comments section. And until the next video, wish you well and have a great day.